Hey everyone, it's Jeff Douglas, owner of Defensive Doctor and resident physical therapist for Athletic Motion Golf. And we're going to go over today just the proper principles when it comes to a bench press or a dumbbell bench press in this case, but many of the principles apply to both, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your weight. For those that have never done this, an easy way to safely get there is you can kind of use your legs to prop it up and then come down, okay? But what people don't usually do when they bench press is they don't use their feet or their legs. And you can get a lot of extra power by driving. So the first thing we'll do is we'll walk our feet a little bit closer, okay? And you'll have the argument about, well, should I arch my back or keep my back flat? And when it comes to this, it doesn't really matter that much. Individuals will arch their back, especially big power lifters, because it decreases the distance that they have to go. So it makes it easier to push a lot of weight. It also lessens the depth that they go in with their shoulders to protect their shoulders a little bit when they have a lot of weight there. And it helps them create the path that maximizes their pectoral muscle engagement, all right? So it should be kind of an arch when you do it. Now, I don't think you need a huge arch when it comes to people that are training for golf, all right? We're not trying to put up powerlifting numbers. I would mostly tell people probably keep it flat, or if you do decide to arch it, which is fine, maybe you have shoulders that are sore and you don't want to go as deep, then arch it. But either way, whatever you choose, keep it there. Don't let it move during the exercise. I don't want any shearing forces going on in your back, okay? So I will go flat here in this example. When I get down there, I'm going to retract or squeeze my shoulder blades together. So come down, walk my feet closer, my back's flat, I feel my abs engaged. Now my shoulder blades are squeezed, all right? Now I'm going to start from my nipple level or pec level when I do this. And when I push up, it's going to arc a little bit back towards my chin. It's not straight up. There's a little bit of a path backwards. So I go here, and I press up towards my chin and nose. And then it's a nice slow descent back towards my chest level. And I go as low until I feel a stretch in the pecs. People go wrong because they don't get enough depth, and they don't get the full range of motion. All right? That's how you get that good stretch at the bottom. I press up, exhale on the way up, pull, nice and slow down, back up. I'm pushing with my legs during this process to get some power there, and up, okay? When you're done, you can either just dump them if you have a floor that's safe for it, or you just sit up, kind of use some momentum, and you're done with that set, all right? Things that if there's a bar involved, say you're doing a bench press with a barbell bench press. The biggest kind of change with that, or thing I don't really talk about, is when you're set up at the bottom, you want to create some tension in those lats. And you kind of try to do it here, but it's harder because your arm actually can turn here when you have a dumbbell. When I have a bar and I try to turn, well, obviously I can't, it's not going to move. It's a big barbell, all right? But you'll still feel the glenohumeral joint of this humerus turn inwards, and you'll feel your lat get nice and tight. So from here, the bar would be above me, and I would turn it in. And that lat engagement also creates more neural drive, protects your back a little bit, and allows you to push a little bit more. So if I was doing a barbell, I'd be here grabbing it. Before I go, this would be locked in place, right? This is holding a bar. I would feel this down here, turn, all right? Turn in, all right? And that's going to create more power and tension to help you maximize how much strength you get there, all right? So the big takeaways are, whatever back position you choose, stick with it. Don't let it move, all right? I usually, in my case, golfers, I'm going flat back because we're not really putting up powerlifting numbers when we do it, all right? Get the full range. So when you come down, get that stretch in that pec, get that full range. We're going from pec level. As we go up, it should be chin to nose. It's not a straight up motion. This maximizes our pec engagement by having a little bit of an arch to it when we push, okay, versus here, all right? Breathing on the way out, slow and controlled on the way down, and also in the setup, retract those shoulder blades, keep them pinned back when we're doing it, so we're only moving here, we're not getting too much protraction through out of it, and you can use your legs to help create some drive by walking them towards you a little bit and pushing with your legs. That will create a little more strength. Hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. That's a simple breakdown, but if you get those principles down, it kind of crosses over for many of the different variations of bench press, dumbbell bench press, barbell bench press, all those different variations out there. They all cross over, and many of the principles apply for each. Take care.